Welcome back to Chat with Ade, and of course, your host Ade Tila. We have a special guest today, and I know all my guests are always special. Don't you think? Well, after this commercial, I want you guys to come right back here so you can know who my special guest is today. Thank you. Welcome back to Chat with Ade. Back with your host Ade Tila and our beautiful guest today. You guys, Miss Bose Bamidele. Hey, look at
Thank
her
you.
from head to toe. She is matching, isn't she? Cha cha cha. Very beautiful guest we have today, and we're so happy and delighted to have you
Thank
here.
you. I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, you guys, the reason why I decided to reach out to her and to bring her on here for you guys is because, as a woman to a woman, it's always nice to know when a young woman, a beautiful young woman, is doing a very good job. And one of the best things that you can do that does not cost any dime is to do what is to support. Support in any way that you possibly can.
Okay.
So we are here to do what? To support a brand. And I believe, what's your brand called?
I don't even know if I have a brand. I'm just called Labos. I'm just
La'Bos.
Labos.
Our brand is La'Bos.
I'm just Labos.
Okay, so where did La'Bos come from?
Yeah, I think I got that name when I was in 100 level in school.
Wow.
Then, like 17 years ago. One of my friends she comes into my hostel and shouts, Labos, Labos. Because there was a particular lecturer then that called me a boss.
The boss.
Yeah. So I think one of my friends just picked it up and started calling me Labos. And the name just stuck.
Nice,
And I've been
nice,
Labos
nice.
since then.
That's a nice name, and I would initiate it now. It has become a brand name. That's
Thank you.
beautiful. That's beautiful. That's lovely. So, where exactly are you from in Nigeria?
I'm from Kwara State,
Oh, really?
the Ekiti part of Kwara.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, I'm from Kwara.
Wow. So, when did you now, or were you born there and then
No, I
now
wasn't born there. I was born in Lagos.
in Lagos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Born here, grew up here.
Okay. And what school did you attend?
University of Ilorin.
In Lauren?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, that's beautiful. So have you always thought of being in the creative arts, or is it just
Yes,
something you
I
stumbled
have
on?
always knew I would be in the, when I was in secondary school back then, I think SS1, that was when they would divide us, the science class, this commercial, the arts. And I just knew I wanted to be in art class. So my school, they were like, no, you can't be in art. You're too brilliant to be an art student. And I told them back then that I know what I want to do. It's not science. So I just stuck with art since then. I knew I was going to be a writer. I always
Wow.
wanted to be a writer, yes.
Sweet. So, you guys, we have not spoken about the title of her book. But please, let them know what the title of your book is.
Oh, my book is called Mrs. But Not Married.
Mrs. But
But
Not Married.
The Adventures of Labos.
Adventures of
La'Bos.
La'Bos. So, you guys, the contrary of Mrs. But Not
But Not
Married.
Married.
Okay, now, how did that title come to be?
Well, as a single mother living in Lagos, it's always very hard to get your own personal apartment.
Oh,
It's very hard. It's one of the hardest things to do in Lagos. When you're a single lady, landlords automatically don't want to see you in their houses.
wow.
Yeah, so it's always a very difficult thing. So I remember then I wanted this apartment and I knew it was going to be hard for me. So I went with my brother. He posed as my husband. So I got the apartment. It was very stressful. But a year after, I think there was this particular issue in the house and my landlord just came with his lawyer. And they started, they were invigilating, like checking us out. And I was there, a single mom. So I had to visit the lawyer to tell him whatever I wanted to know. So while we're discussing, he just, he was filling my phone and asked me, your name? I said, Bose Bamidele. Mrs. or Miss? I said, Mrs. So along the line, he said, no, I shouldn't be writing your name since you have a husband. I should be writing your husband. And I just came out to I said, sir, I don't have a husband. No. Well, how can you be Mrs. but not married? So I just held it.
Coined it right
That
there.
day, I got back to my house and I wrote the first chapter of that book, Mrs. but not married. And that was just it.
Wow.
People have been calling me Mrs. but not married something,
Married.
and I like it.
Well, if it gets you what you want.
Well, I like it. Yeah,
Why
it
not?
does.
Wow, you guys, that is quite interesting. Just for the fact that to know that's one of the issues you deal with here in Nigeria
it is.
being able to get accommodation, and I'm sure other things too. It restricts you just being a single mother, and that is something we need to talk about more. So it's something that it's brought to the light a bit more, so that people know that those are struggles that single parents actually go through. And unless you are in that particular situation, you have no idea. So when you are in situations like this, it's good to talk about it so that people are aware of the how do I put it? It's a stigma.
Yeah,
it's a stigma, you know, and it minimizes you of you're a single mother, and you should not be stigmatized for that. But it's very good to know that that is a situation that you went through, but yet
I was able to overcome it.
You know, that's great. Even though we know a lot of people might not be able to, but at least learning from your story, they'll be able to go around it somehow. But yes, is that your first book?
Yeah, that's my own first book. I do ghostwriting. I write for people, but that is my own first book.
Oh, you guys, she does ghostwriting. So, my book is coming out. Okay, that's sweet. So, of course, I hope you don't mind, but we'd like to know, how old are you?
I was 36 in August.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, August baby, 36. Oh my God, you look like you're 26. My goodness. Oh my God. So how many kids do you have?
I have 2.
You have 2?
A boy and a girl.
You don't look like you have any children. Beautiful body.
Thank you.
Good job. Great work. Oh my goodness. And how are the children? Of course?
They're fine. They're
fine. Yeah. That's sweet. Okay, so where can people purchase your book if they want your book?
Well, I have the e-book on Okada Books.
Okay.
And I have the hard copy on Jumia and Konga. Then on demand, when people come to me, they demand from Facebook, Instagram. They just contact me, and I send to them.
Send it to them.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. And what is your Facebook so people can contact you?
I'm Bose La'Bos Bamidele. Bose La'Bos Bamidele.
Bose La'Bos Bamidele on Facebook.
Yes.
And do you have an Instagram handle?
Yeah, I do. Just Bose La'Bos.
Okay, Bose La'Bos on Instagram. You guys want a copy of her book, Mrs. But Not Married? Check her out. Send her a DM, something. Yeah. Okay. So, do you plan on writing any more books? Yeah,
definitely. I would write more books. Right now, I'm working on a lot of fiction. The first one is a non-fiction, it's a memoir. My other books, I'm working on fiction. I have a lot of fiction I've worked on, but not published. So I'm working on those. I'm actually very busy with work, so I've not been able. If not for the push, this would not have come out. Wow. But I got a lot of push from people. So I'm definitely going to write more. And I'm still going to have more non-fictions. Because I did not even finish this.
Oh, so there's a part 2. You guys, let's look out and push her to do a part 2 and finish
it up. Push me.
Let's push her for that part 2.
You have to push.
Okay, so I would like to ask, was it easy for you to write this book?
Well, easy, I would say easy is now relative. Easy in the sense of writing. I'm a writer. That part was very easy, but easy because of the things I shared. It was not easy. I shared a lot of very deep things people do not know about me. People who have actually worked with me all this while. They read the book and like, how did you keep? That part was not very easy for me, but I'm very happy I actually shared them. Wow. It's like I'm burdening myself. I can now walk through and say, okay, now you know. We're all fine. Yeah.
Wow. Definitely not easy because as human beings, everybody has secrets.
Yeah.
And everybody has things in their closet. They don't want everybody to know. Now, this is not just everybody in my circle. This is the whole world.
Everyone.
This is the whole world, guys. And definitely, I have to applaud you for doing that because it's not easy for anyone to do. Thank you so much for opening yourself up so that other young ladies out there can relate. Because we do know a lot of women.
Yeah, I got a lot of messages from young ladies, and I'm actually very happy I did.
Yes.
I wrote a book.
Eventually, you might turn to a therapist.
I don't know. Right now, people treat me like one, but I know I'm not one. Like I was telling someone this morning, please, I'm tired. I don't know how to go about this. Like they keep coming.
Well,
keep coming.
Businesswoman that I am, I would suggest you should probably do a partnership with a therapist. So when those young ladies come to you for one thing or the other, you can refer them with your code, so that you get percentage off and you get paid. It's two in one. Why not, right?
Win-win.
But you're helping them.
Yeah, and I'm helping myself.
And you're helping yourself. Doesn't get any better than that.
I know.
Oh my goodness. But I just want to say for sure, I understand a lot of women have so many things they would like to share.
Yeah.
But the belief of what would people think, what would people say about me, it makes it very hard for a lot of women to come out and speak on it. So I commend you again for coming out, being truthful to yourself, and just bringing yourself out to the world and let us know what exactly is going on, and being able to relate with it and be able to also push some ladies to actually come out and talk about it with their own immediate friends or family. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I do have to say, do you have any words for those who are presently going through one thing or the other and feel like they can't share with anyone? What motivation would you give them? Would you tell them, or would you say to them that,
I think the first thing I always say to people when they tell me they cannot share things, I always say that before you can share anything, you have to heal. When you don't heal, you can't share. So it took me time to actually come out, and so I always say that at this point, I think I have healed enough to be able to, come out and say things that ordinarily I would not say to anybody. So I always tell them that don't force it. Don't say because Bose has told the world that she has 2 children, she has this, she did that you want to do the same. It can break you. On my own part, it did not break me. It made me stronger because I actually waited for all of 10 years before coming out to say these things. So you have to actually wait to heal from the inside before you say anything about your past, whatever it is. The right time will come.
Wow. Yeah. You guys, you have to heal from the inside first. So if it's something you're dealing with, one thing or the other, there's no time frame.
There's no time frame.
No one can tell you, oh, it's time for you to get out of this.
I'm writing someone's book right now. She will be 50, and she's telling a story of 30 years. It took her all of 30 years to be ready. So if it takes you that long, just wait. Just wait. You don't have to force it so you don't break yourself more.
You guys listening to that? You guys, go grab the book. Go grab the book. Okay. What advice do you give young ladies? Because knowing the Nigeria that we are in now, we know that does not help much.
No.
And a lot of these our young ladies find themselves in dilemma relationships where they happen to be dating, in love, or having children for married men. Just because of most often time for funds, for assistance, and then also just because they don't want to be lonely. What advice would you give in any way? I can't put words in your mouth in maybe you support or you don't support, but as we know, a healthy relationship, it's not one where you are in a relationship and you're hiding.
No.
Anyway.
No.
So what advice would you now give these young ladies that find themselves in such situations?
Okay. First, it's not even a relationship, it's a situation. Like you said. So presently I have 4 ladies that I'm dealing with, all of them pregnant. And these men have abandoned them. And I was telling one of them last night, our parents chased her out last night. She's 31. So I'm saying because I survived this thing does not mean everyone will survive. It's actually a very hard road to walk. It's a very hard road to walk. And I'll say that if you are in a relationship or a situation and you don't feel that you're comfortable, I think it's best to work. I know a lot of young ladies that actually walked from their relationship after reading my book. Like one of them called me and said she's seen some traits of the guy I dated in the guy she's dating, and she thinks it's not going to work. She actually gave herself time that she was going to look at now until maybe next month to see if things changes. Before that next month, the guy broke up with her. And when she came to me, she saw this thing. So I think young ladies like myself, we always fall for the wrong people. I say it all the time. We always fall for the wrong people. Maybe because of what we want, of the things we told ourselves when we were younger, the TDH brackets that we built for ourselves. Told her can handsome and rich. I have a young friend. She would add rich to her own. Told her can handsome. So it's TDHR. I think we need to start looking beyond all these physical things and go deeper than wanting a tall man, a dark man, a handsome man, a rich man. There is more, there is more, there is more. And I'll say again that love is not even enough. That you love this person does not mean your relationship would work. There are many loving relationships that fail, that crashed. I had a very loving relationship, yet it crashed. So it's not even about love. It's not about the physical things. It's deeper. And I would just say you have to really look before you leave. Look, because to be a single mother is not a child's play. It is not. It is not. Even if you have all the monies in this world, it is still not. There are moments that you want to strangle the children. You want to strangle yourself. You know. So I always say that don't try it. Don't try it. Except that is just what you want. There are ladies that really don't want to get married. They just want. Even those women will still find it very hard along the line. So it is not hard. It is not easy. It is very hard. So if you cannot, I'm not a preacher of stay before you have sex. I'm not a preacher of until your wedding night. I will not preach it because I did not do it. But I'll say that if you are really having sex with somebody, please protect yourself. You don't want to have a child that you would look at one day and say, I wish I did not have you. You don't want a child that will throw you back. I was 27 when I had my first child. I wasn't young, but still I had a lot of setbacks because I stopped working. There was no partner. There was nothing. So it was like going back to, so it is not hard. It is not an easy journey. So if you can help it, don't walk that path. Just try, run. Run.
Pick up your shoe.
Run.
Run. And for those who find themselves in there, but they find that they can't come out because maybe there's nobody else that might support them.
Exactly.
That's
rubbish.
Some are in abusive relationships.
That's rubbish. Really, it is rubbish to think if you leave one relationship, something is going to happen, everyone is going to fall. No, I almost married a man last year. I almost married. When you're even a single mother, you're susceptible to all these stupid men. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
They come like angels. Like they want to help you, they want to support you. At the end of the day, I was spending my money. And I didn't know what happened to me. I couldn't leave. And I was seeing all these bad signs. I was seeing all these things that ordinarily should make me run. I write movies. These are the things I write in my plot. These are the things I write in movies that, at this point, the lady in the story should be running. But I wasn't running. So I start there thinking, this man wants to marry me. I have 2 children. He doesn't mind. He still wants to marry me. So I felt this is the best. This is how far I can go. Let me just stay here. Let me manage everything he's doing to me. But no, I just woke up one day. This man came to my house. He just ordered me, and he ordered me to do something. And it was the tone that no, this is not me. I can't do this. Someone who ordered me to delete my Facebook account. Someone who says before I go for anything, I have to tell him. He has to know. He has to. I just told myself one day that no, I can't do this. Even if I never get married, it's better. It's better being alone than being in hell.
Yes.
So I just told myself, Marriage is not by force. I have 2 children. What am I looking for? He just pays my work, and he's not even doing anything for me. I do for him. So it's not that you feel somebody is the best that can happen to you. It's actually a very big lie. But if you do not live, you don't see others. Until you live, you don't see any other thing. So when you're with somebody, you face that, especially if you're a monogamist, you face that person and you don't see any other thing. Until you leave that person, you won't see. Every other high, hello falls back. You don't see them. So don't always feel you can't do better than somebody. You can always do better. You can do better.
Young ladies, I hope you're listening. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for those relationships that are breaking you, and they're not even taking you anywhere. They're not supporting you in any way. Your mental health is
Very
number one.
crucial.
It's very, very important. So don't feel like because either if this person leaves me, I don't have anything to fall back on. You're not. People have been doing it. They've made that hard decision, and then guess what? They're surviving. You're going to survive. Just let it go. If it's not for you, let it go. God will bring the right person for you. But you gotta let it go first because you can't be carrying all that load and expect God to give you another. No. You gotta let go of that load. This is not yours to carry. Alright, so we just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for taking your time out, looking all gorgeous just for us. Yes. And we're definitely going to be having more conversations later on in the future. We're definitely going to be having that because I love what you do. I love what you stand for.
Thank you.
Yes, we know you're working and you're busy and you're trying to manage it all and you're still doing it with poise. You know, and so we just want to say thank you so much for doing what you do. It's not easy. Some people go through it and they survive. We know a lot of people are committing suicide here and there. People are falling into depression in one way because they don't know how to survive. And you know, I commend you. I thank God for your life that you're able to go through what you went through. You're surviving, and guess what? You're still trying to drag other people along to survive with you. So God bless you. God bless your hustle.
Thank you.
And we're still going to be back. We're going to see you because we're going to be seeing her, you guys. We're going to be seeing her. The book, I'm going to have the book in a corner somewhere, and a link will be at the bottom where you can purchase her book and check her out on her social media handles also. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, guys. Don't forget, follow us on social media. That is Bamidele.
Bose La'Bos Bamidele.
Okay, Bose La'Bos Bamidele on Facebook.
And Bose La'Bos on Instagram.
Okay? And of course, Ade_babes. Say hello to us. We don't bite. Bye.